Hello YouTube, this is Camel Canable. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a paper gun. I'm not sure what it'll look like when I'm finished, but whatever, I think it'll look pretty cool. First of all, you're going to take one sheet of paper. Well, sorry, the materials are scissors, tape, and plenty of it. I don't have very much left on this roll, so I just got another thing right here. So first of all, yeah, and of course, plenty of paper. I don't know how much, but whatever. First of all, I'm going to take a piece of paper. You're going to roll an average size tube. Okay, good, go. Sorry, I was just joking around here. So you're going to repeat this step and make a relatively similar size tube 2 more times. See this, I got 1. If you add 2 more, it'll be 3. Put this somewhere where you'll remember. Right there. And then you're going to do that. Okay. And then I'm going to just tape this, whatever. And then it's my second tube. Now I'm going to make my third. If you would like to, you can pause here. Okay, take that. I think maybe, I'm not sure what it'll look like, but whatever. So 3 tubes, no paper scraps. Tape them all together. Doesn't matter which order. 3 tubes combined. Who cares? And you just have that. Take another sheet of paper. Take this, and you're going to wrap a sheet of paper up around this. These 3 tubes you have recently taped together. Make sure it's nice and good, but whatever. And then you're going to tape it, of course. What would life be without tape? Make sure it's nice and secure. Then you're going to have this, 3 tubes combined. You're also going to need a pencil. I'm sorry I did not show this at the beginning of the video. 1 second. Doesn't matter which color though. I'm just going to use a plain old pencil. So I'm back. And yeah. So here we are. And you take your 3 tubes you just rolled up and set them where you thought where you think that it'll be a good place. Take this, and then you're going to draw the clip, which actually I've decided it's going to be an AK47. No stock though. Draw the AK47 clip. You're also going to need basic drawing skills, which most people have, but I really don't, but whatever. And you'll have your clip. Cut it out. Scissors. Okay, just cutting it. Okay, good. So, cutting the clip. And then you'll have part of the clip. You're going to actually draw or trace another clip on that same sheet of paper. Make sure they're almost identical. Set this right where you sure you won't lose it. not with your 3 tubes, but you know, that's just my opinion. Cut it out, second one, and then you're going to make the clip. Most of this is part of making the clip, but whatever. Now you've got this thing and this scrap of paper. You'll need this scrap of paper. So set it to the side. Actually, don't set it to the side. Keep it right here. You're going to take it and cut a relatively thin strip, about the thickness you're going to want your magazine to be. Pretty long. I'd recommend pretty much the whole way. And you're going to take this strip you just cut out and take one of your clip tracings with your tape. Take a piece of tape, put it on the very end of your strip of paper. Here comes the hardest part of making the gun. Sorry, gotta look up there. You tape it, if you can see what I'm doing, tape it onto the very end of the magazine. Okay? And then you're going to continue that all the way down, that taping process all the way down. This is pretty time consuming, but it turns out nice. I'll just keep doing the process, and yeah, so and you're going to do that on all of the other sides. Pretty time consuming, I'd say. So you're going to keep cutting strips of paper out, and yeah, so continue doing that, and yeah, I'm just gonna do it here, and you're watching this video, you have to do it too. It'll take you pretty much similar time to me, as me, and you know, whatever. Like making silly faces. And, oh yeah, and when this is done and you taped it on the magazine, actually no, just forget that. And then you just keep going around until you're out of paper, strip, or whatever you say. And then you cut another and continue the process from where you left off. This is very time consuming. Very time consuming. Sorry this takes so long, but it's part of making the paper AK-47. Okay, so I'm almost done anyway, but whatever. Just gotta cut another scissors. Okay, so I'm just going to continue doing this process until I... You can do this with literally any magazine. You just draw it, cut it out, and you can tape it, like I'm doing right now. And if you're making this gun, you are too, hopefully.